Welcome to my Scrappin space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. And I am here to share with you what I think is an amazing addition to the kids collection from Stampin' Up. What do you say we get my face out of the way and we get started? This kit is called the Card Keeper Kit. It comes with supplies to make 10 cards, 5 of each design, and I'm first going to show you how easy they are. And they're great cards. Then I'm going to show you the most amazing part of this kit. So let's just start with the cards because they're great. I'm going to be ordering some of these as Christmas gifts. I have a sister-in-law who loves to paper craft. She's a busy life and she doesn't always have time, but she likes to send handmade cards. This is going to be the perfect gift for her. So you get 2 different card designs, okay? I also think it would be great for someone who just wants to start making cards because, as with all of our kits, you don't need anything extra. And I'm just pulling to show you, you don't even need stamps and ink. So the sayings that come with it, and it comes in multiple languages because Stampin' Up sells in multiple countries. So, but you could do just because, happy birthday, and happy for you. And those are the 5 different sentiments for that card. So you could make, you get 1 of each. So you could, no, I'm wrong. Here's another set. So you would be able to, what I like about this is, here we go. So you have, let's look here. I think we have 10 sentiments because we have 10 cards. And you can decide which sentiments you want to use on which card. So, and they are really all-purpose cards. Now there's nothing for the inside, but I'm finding more and more of my card makers like to write in their cards. I'll be honest with you, I'm not one of those people, but you might be, or you might know someone who is. Okay, the rest of their are sentiments in another language. So you have, they're nice size. And if you're a card maker already, you may have stamps and want to do something different. But if you're just starting out in card making, this kit would also work for you because you don't even need to stamp. So I'm just kind of sorting them because that's just what I do. So you have 2 of each sentiment. I have 2 on here. There we go. So you'll have it, every card, you would make 2 best wishes cards, 2 thinking of you. That's the idea. I'm not sure though that you would even need a sentiment on the front, but that's me. You could leave it blank on the front, just add the pretty vellum and the leaves, and then put the sentiment on the inside. Okay, so we've done a best wishes and a thinking of you. I'm going to grab happy for you and happy birthday because we always need happy birthday. And the rest of these will get set aside to use on the other cards. Wait till you see how easy these cards are to come together. So for this first one, isn't that a beautiful floral design? Just gorgeous, isn't it? Has a bit of sparkle to it. They come with envelopes and pieces. Now, if you have not used our kit yet, I want to point something out to you. First of all, it's from Stampin' Up, so everything coordinates. And if you're someone who has Stampin' Up supplies already and you want to kind of play with this, maybe you want to cut this off and use this on one card and use this on something else, you will know what colors it coordinates with because it lists all of them on the back. If you're a Stampin' Up beginner, you can put your phone, the camera on your phone over this QR code and watch a little video. If you want to learn more about this kit, we have a QR code for that. So they're really meant for someone who's beginning and someone who is a paper crafter already and needs to put something together in a hurry. The other thing I like about our directions, well, there's a lot of things I like. One is there's no print directions. It's all pictures, so lots of people can use them. This shows me for card 1, which we're going to make first, everything I need and everything I need for card 2. I want to point out, I'm going to bring this close enough so you can see, the adhesives included in the kit are Stampin' Up dimensionals and glue dots. So dimensionals, if you're not familiar with them, are like little pieces of foam that are sticky on both sides. And glue dots are just what they're called, a dot with some glue on it. The directions are such that if you have an open circle, you're going to use a dimensional. And if you have a closed circle, like a solid color dot, you want to use a glue dot. And this tells me if I want to make the card according to the kit, these are the pieces I need. I need a vellum circle. And vellum is, there's a whole sheet of them in there. And think of like a really opaque paper. You can see through it. And then they're saying you can make this card in 5 cards and the 5 sayings for there. Okay? And then you also want these gold leaves, and those are the closed, as opposed to these leaves, which are the open. So let's make this card, then we're going to make that card. Then we're going to make the amazing best part of the kit. It shows me right here that on the back of my sentiment, see how I have open circles? That means I'm going to use some dimensionals. And as I said, dimensionals come with the kit. But I'm a paper crafter and I have partial sheets of dimensionals everywhere. So I'm going to grab a partial sheet as I just try to use up the partial sheet. And we're going to put those on the back of here. And it's telling me to use 3. You certainly could use more, but that would be more than enough. And then on the gold, they're saying to use a glue dot. And because it's the white side, they're telling me to put it on the back of the glue, on the back of the leaf. So here's your sheet of leaves, and I'm to use a solid color, or solid one. These open ones we're going to use for the other card. And I'm going to grab a glue dot. And again, I try to use up sheets, partial sheets I have started. And then, so we're going to get these out of the way. I don't need one more sheet of glue dots or dimensionals that I have half a sheet. Let's use up some. And so on the back, you just lift them up. I'm using a take your pick tool. You could use your fingernails. You could use the ends of your paper snips. And I'm putting it on here. So I have step 1 done. Step 2 is I'm going to put it on that vellum circle. In order to do that, I'm going to peel the back off of here. Just like that. And I'm going to set it right there in the circle. Now note that it isn't going to catch the vellum if it's a long one, but that's okay, it's going to catch the card front. And then I'm going to take the back off of the glue dot. And that's why you put it on the back. And I'm just going to kind of stick it where I want it to kind of come out from there. Then on the front of this very pretty card, they're telling you to put a few more glue dots on the back. We're on to step 3 already. That's what we're going to do. I love the Stampin' Up! Kits. I've found them to be of good quality. I've found them to be easy to follow. And then we're just attaching it to here. Okay. Like, that's all there is to it. You might want to get it on straighter than I did, but that's okay. If it's not quite straight, here's what you can do. Lift up and readjust. Or consider that you wanted it that way, you were just being artsy. I would like it slightly straighter. There we go. See how easy that is to fix? It has an envelope. And you can write a note on the inside. If you're already a stamper and you have some stamps, you could add a sentiment. We have card 1 done. How easy was that? Okay, let's do card 2. And again, you have 10 sentiments, 10 cards. You decide what you want to put on them. There's already what's called a score line, so you know where to fold. And the directions on this one show that we're going to grab our sentiment, and I'm going to grab Happy for You. And on the back, and you already know what we're doing here, on the back we're going to put 3 dimensionals. But we don't need vellum for this one. We're going to use some really pretty leaves. There we go. I have that done. Then I have a sheet of green leaves, and I'm to take 2 of them. They're nice weight. They're not flimsy. They're not really going to rip when you pull them out. And it shows me on the back, because I have solid dots, that I'm going to put 3 on each one. And I pay attention to where they put them on here. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because sometimes there's a reason, like sometimes something else is going to line up with them. So if they have one here, and they have one here, these guys have designed the kits. They know what they're doing. And one there, that's where I'm going to put them. Then I'm going to repeat it with the other one. And I have done these with kids, with, I know one of my team members does them with nursing home residents at a nursing home she works at. They're kits that are flexible that you can use with almost any audience. So I have that part done. Then I'm to have 2 open leaves. These are really pretty. And again, a nice weight. They're going to pop out of here. And again on the back, because it's white, I know it's on the back, not the gold side. I'm going to add 2 more. A glue dot on each one. And we're done with the first step. Then we're going to move on to step 2, and I'm going to lay the 2 green leaves in the center of my card. And I'm just going to peel off the back. Now, if you're a paper crafter already and you have another favorite adhesive, I mean, that's fine too. The kit is just ready for someone to craft. If you were, I have some customers who like to travel somewhere warmer than Wisconsin in the winter, or who do a lot of camping in the summer in Wisconsin. They love these kits. They just throw the whole kit in and they're ready to go. I would, if you had nothing else, I would include either a paper snips, probably a paper snips, because if you had a snips, in case you need to cut something, you could. Sometimes there's thread or ribbon in there you need to cut. And as you can see, I can use this the same way I was using my Take Your Pick tool to get the backs off. So if you were giving this as a gift and they had no paper crafting supplies, I would include a snips. If you're purchasing it for yourself and your paper crafting supplies are a little limited, or you haven't treated yourself lately to a nice paper snips, I would include that. Okay, look at that. I have step 2 done while we're chatting away. Now I'm going to add the 2 gold leaves. And I'm just going to take the backs off. And I'm laying them, I'm kind of looking at the directions and laying them so they come out from the leaves. Just like that. I will tell you, if you're not familiar with glue dots or the backings of dimensionals, they're very staticky. So they're going to cling to your clothes and they're going to land everywhere, in your car, on your pet. So I contain mine in a little container on my crafting desk. That was a tip from another demonstrator, and it was such a simple thing, but it's made such a difference. We aren't finding them everywhere now because they do like to travel. Okay. I have card 2 done. Happy for you. So many reasons to send it to someone, but that would be a great wedding card. Anniversary card. Yeah, someone's achieved something. So you can make 5 of, well, this would be pool party envelope, pool party cards, and 5 of this beautiful floral with a crushed curry envelope. That's great. 10 cards. Now, that's all really good, but here's something that's great about this kit. It also comes with a very sturdy box. Like, honestly, I was kind of impressed and surprised. This is really sturdy. This is the lid for the box. I'm going to show you how to put the box together and how easy it is. We're going to talk about these in a minute. We're just going to talk about the box. So this is how it comes in the kit. We're going to open it up. It reminds me a little bit of, like, as a kid, that magician's hat, and he'd pop out, you know, he'd reach in and pop something out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do too. We're going to reach in, and at the correct side, we're going to pop this down. Now I want you, can you see down there? Those pieces? That's actually what's going to hold your kit together. So when you do this, there's no going back. So if you know, once you pull this apart and do this and attach the sides, you're not taking it apart and flattening it again. And that's kind of important. So I'm going to show you in the directions, it tells me to peel off each of those and push them against the sides. So we're going to do that. I haven't done that yet, but here's what we're going to do. I think for me, it's going to be easier to reach in with my take your pick tool. And once you get started, you just, I'm going to try to stay in camera. You just lift up and do that. And now I'm going to do it again. I'm sorry, I'm pulling it away from the camera so I can get close enough to get started. And then I'm going to peel that off and lift up and do that. This is a really, really sturdy box. I'm going to try to stay in camera so you can see what I'm doing. The ends of my snips, your finger, if you have better fingernails than I do, I'm just grabbing the take your pick tool, but I'm just getting it started. So the adhesive is already on here. You don't have to do that. And then you lift up. This is a really sturdy box. And the point of this really sturdy box is it's going to hold your cards. So it has, let's count. Look at these cute little dividers. It has one, these are very thick cardboard too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, some of you, I'm thinking of a couple of my team members, have beautiful handwriting, and you could write on there what kind of cards you want. You could, you know, if you didn't like how it worked out, you could do the back. I'm not one of those. I have some hand issues with arthritis, and my handwriting is nothing like it used to be. So they include for you, remembering, sorry guys, I'm trying to grab it here, speaking of hand issues, remembering that this is for multiple languages, but I could put on their birthday, love and support, which works great for thinking of you, anniversary, wedding, miscellaneous, seasonal, Christmas, holiday ones, special occasion, and thank you. And this is how easy it is. You peel it off, and I'm going to take it off the stack because it will be easier for me to get straight. You just lay it on here. And that's all there is to it. And then I'm going to do it sideways because my camera's kind of in the way. You just set it in here and slip the cards behind it. Now, if you're already a card maker, this would be a great gift to give someone, and I would assemble it first. I did this a few years ago and gave one to each of my sisters and sister-in-laws. We did not have this kit at the time. It was something else. Seriously. I got more thank yous and more acknowledgments ever. I just labeled them, and I put the cards from the kit, plus a couple extra cards I had laying around because I'm a card maker, and wrapped the box, because it's easy to wrap, it's a box. Wow, that was a great gift. So this would be a perfect kit for a brand new paper crafter. It would be a great gift for you as a seasoned paper crafter who just wants to add a few more cards to make the cards, put them in the kit, add some more of your own that are sitting around your paper crafting space, and wrap it. And your gift giving is done. Again, this is called the Card Keeper Kit, and you can find it on the Stampin' Up website. If you have any questions, reach out to your favorite demonstrator. If you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, reach out to me. I'd love to help you with it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. If you liked what you saw, please share this video with your crafty friends. And until next time, take care and keep crafting. It's good for you.